some people on there though. Waiting. We surely did.
Oh, we're live.
Yes, we are. Hi. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy December.
It's still some in the freezer up at the top. They just not in the box. If you look in it, it's in the plastic package.
I don't know if I'm gonna put them in the air fryer.
Don't put them in the air fryer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Y'all come on in, hit the like button, and make sure you share this video. Thank y'all so much.
Yes. Hey.
Hey, Leonica. Hey, Ashley.
Hey.
I was laughing at Ashley comment. She said, "Hey, everyone. I hope you're staying safe and warm out there. In the Midwest, and this snow is something all right."
And my sister, they actually canceled a flight from here yesterday, and they were going back home to Chicago. They just got on the plane. They were supposed to leave at 5 o'clock yesterday morning. They left at 5 o'clock this evening, 5 o'clock, because it was so much snow at Midway, and the runways were slick. So I hope y'all be safe out there, my Illinois people and my Midwest people.
Ashley, don't you send that snow here.
Send it. We ready because I want.
We don't want it. We don't want it. We can't drive here. So here, if they see a pinch of snow, everything is going to close.
Yes, ma'am. And I need the snow day.
No, you need to go back to work because we tired of you. So don't send that snow here, Queen Ashley. Tan needs to go back to work. She gonna get on me after we get out this train.
I'm not even gonna say nothing.
Leonica said, "Hey everyone in the chat," and I'm thinking you meant happy Monday. Hey, you says, "Hey guys, happy December." Yes, it is already December 1st. Hey, Swantosha. She says, "Hey, Queen." Hey, Queen Jacqueline. Jacqueline says, "Hi."
Hey.
I'm gonna try to say this. Is it Nalacia or is it Nalacia? She says, "Hey, y'all." Hey, Queen Intuition. She says, "Hi, Carl and Tan plus everyone." Hey, Carlina. Carlina says, "Hey, Tan and Carl."
Hey.
Leonica says, "Hey, sis Carlina." Swantosha says, "The snow is heading my way in Ohio." Be safe, Swantosha. And do not, I repeat, don't send that snow down here. Do not send it here. Hey, financial success. They say, "Hello, Tan and Carl. It is horrible here in the Lou."
Oh, wow.
Hey, Ellen. Ellen says, "Happy December, Monday, Carl and Tan and everyone." Hey. Yes, it is. It is cold. It's so cold here. I believe we could possibly get some snow because it is like, last I looked, it was 37 degrees today. Carlina, she says, hey, I'm blessed on. She says, "Hello, Tan and Carl." Hey, Hustling Helen. Hey. Two Chicks spam, liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Queen of Intuition says, "Carl, your healthy, thick hair is gorgeous." Thank you. I appreciate that, Queen. Thank you so much. Leonica says, "Hey, Helen." Monique says, "Hello. How are you all doing today? I liked and shared." Nalisha. Okay, that's pretty. Okay, Nalisha. Welcome, Queen. Hey, SP says, "Hello, ladies." Hey, Lavonda. Lavonda says, "Hello, everyone. Happy holidays. Let's get it. I need a work from home opportunity." So let us know, Queen Lavonda, what type of remote job, Queen, are you looking for? And if you are a beginner, let us know that as well. Helen says, "Hey, Leonica." Ellen says, "I miss the snow. It's finally cooling down in South Florida." Yes, it's what we live for. SP says, I liked and share. She says, I'm Shanna. Okay, Queen.
All right, Queen.
Welcome, Shanna. Hey,
Welcome.
Monique.
Hey.
Monique says, hello to everyone. So, how was you guys' Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mine was okay. It was okay. I didn't eat too much, which is good.
I did.
Shanna, you're looking for remote jobs in New York. Okay.
In New York.
Hey Brianna. Brianna says good evening, everyone.
Hey, Brianna.
The thing with New York, Queen, that is what we call one of those hard to find remote job states. So we do have a few companies that we probably could post here in the chat that hire in your state.
I'm
Now
gonna go
I
look
posted
if I can
one
find some.
today. I posted Ross, the retail store Ross, DD's discounts. That one is hiring anywhere. So that video is up on the channel now. On their website, it says that you can live anywhere in the USA. They did not have like state specific states that they were looking to hire people from. So that is one. United Health Group. This is another one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they pretty much hire anywhere. And I would also say take a look at some of the temp services. I'm gonna put some here that we know that hire remote agents. Manpower is one. Robert Half is one. Robert Half, they post a lot. The last time I think I looked over there, they had over 600 remote jobs. So
Mm-hmm.
they post a lot of remote jobs everywhere. So if you are living in New York, California, New Jersey, Ohio, Connecticut, Illinois, or Washington, or California, New Jersey sometimes, take a look at these temp agencies that I am going to post right here in the chat.
And I will post some jobs from our blog that is hiring from anywhere. So watch the chat.
Leonica says she has 124 on the Noise app. She has 74 cents on Money Time, 7 on Cash Hero, and 15 on Echo. All right, Queen. Congratulations, Leonica. Congrats.
Congrats.
Lavonda says, I'm open to anything. She says her background is at the director and above level in HR, but it is purely saturated in the ATL now plus aging out. Okay. Shanna says her Thanksgiving was great. Go ahead, Tanya.
I would say check the blog. I don't know if there will be any on the director level. We post those, but not frequently. But if you're looking for something comparable to what you had, then I would say check our Two Chicks blog. But there are HR positions posted on there a lot of times. And things like that. So I would check that. And also, if you check the blog, make sure you look at the company and look at the other jobs that the companies offer. Don't just look at the one job that we post for that company, because 9 times out of 10, that company may have different levels of remote jobs. So look, like if we post United Healthcare, look for other jobs. We post one job. We may post one job from United Healthcare maybe a day. And they have thousands of remote
Yeah,
jobs.
they have a lot.
So I would say look on our blog, and for the companies we post, look at other jobs within those companies. And you can find, usually you can find things like that also. So
Carlina, she says, wonderful big dinner with family. Okay, Queen. Swantosha, she says she ready, so ready to work from home. She has over 30 years in the healthcare industry. So let us ask Swantosha, are you looking for a remote job in the healthcare industry or something different? So let us know, Queen. We do have a lot, well, we know like a lot of companies that have healthcare remote jobs.
Yes.
Some of the companies you may have heard of, and some of them you may not have heard of. Monique says Thanksgiving was amazing. She says, how was everyone's holiday? That was good, Monique. Financial says Thanksgiving was a blessing. Shanna says, thank you. No problem, Queen. I'm going to try to pronounce this. Is it Woodelphin? Woodelphin says, looking for overnight work from home opportunities, companies supply equipment. I think one of the companies on here, they might supply equipment. I'm not 100% sure though, but we are going to talk about overnight jobs tonight. Monique says, I really need overnight work hours with overnight training. Priscilla says, good evening, Queen, Tan, and Carolyn family. I liked and shared. Thank you, Queen.
Thank you, Queen.
Carlina says, I saw the video. I think it was full time for Ross. Nadia says, yes, United Health Group and Optum. Okay, thank you, Nadia. And she says, hello, Tan and Carl in live chat.
Hey.
Shanna says, thank you very much. You're welcome, Queen. Ellen, she has a testimony. She says, I finished the training for hotel planner. By the way, she says they are affiliated with all major hotel chains throughout the country and wedding affiliates such as the Knot. I'll keep you posted on my progress. All right,
girl. Thank you, Ellen, for sharing.
Okay, Ellen, congratulations again. So, wow, Tan, you want to talk? I am going to go and get hotel planner.
So hotel planner is, some people, it depends on how you work it. Some people may work it like a full-time job. Some people may work it like a hot side hustle. What you are doing is you're taking incoming calls for people who want to schedule hotel reservations. Now, it is commission based only, and you get paid when they actually check in. So please correct me if I'm wrong, anyone. I like to say,
they check out.
Check out. Sorry. I like to say that they are one of those companies that when it's a natural disaster, they are really busy. Summertime, people are scheduling vacations and things like that. Yes. But when it's a natural disaster, things like that, when people are really needing to have refuge and things like that, then it is a great time to work hotel planner. And Carol just put it in the chat. My family made it.
Yep, I did. So again, if anyone is interested in hotel planner, this is an easy side hustle. There is no interview required and you don't need experience. Leonica says Cash Hero. That one is similar to Money Time. She says came across it today and she had 6 cents on Air Perks. Never heard of that one, Queen, but congratulations. Hey, Tanya. She says, hey, everyone. Delphin says, just to let people know, Outlier, you will need a laptop. The needed apps are too big for a tablet. Yep, you got to have a laptop for that one.
Yeah. And a lot of things. I'll tell people, if you want to truly work from home, there are side gigs and side hustles where you can use tablets and things like that, phones. But if you truly want to earn money from home, that you can earn a substantial income, you have to get some type of computer, be it a laptop, desktop, something like that. So make sure you have that. Now you can get refurbished equipment. Usually Amazon and Walmart have great refurb equipment. So make sure you check that out.
Right. Lavonda, she says no lead, and I'm thinking you're saying or supervisor level is cool,
Oh,
or 25 to 30 an hour to start is okay for now. Uh, Helen says, congrats, Leonica. She says, I will do that. Thanks. Leonica says, thanks, Helen. Swantosha says, yes, that would be great to have healthcare work from home. Okay, Queen. So I'm going to put a list of companies here, but you will have to go and Google them to get the actual careers page. And if she sees it and she knows some others, she will put
let
them
me see.
here.
Who you put in there?
I got United Health Group, American Specialty Health. I got Previa Health, Cardinal Health, Health Mart Group. I know that's another one.
I was just about to say you said Cardinal, right?
I got St. Jude. It's another one. I can't even think of the name of it though.
What's that one out of it's like in the Boston area?
The Boston, not the Children's Hospital.
Is that it?
Is that it? It might be.
They hire remote sometimes.
And I would also suggest, Swantosha, your area, Queen, the hospitals in your area, see if they have remote jobs. Look at their careers page and then search remote, or sometimes it may say virtual or work from home.
What's up?
So I do have quite a few that I'm going to drop in here, Queen. But like I said, you will have to go and look at their careers page. I know United Health Group, they have tons of remote jobs, all different types, from RN probably to a doctor. I know I've seen the RN ones, the triage where you take the phone calls, and medical records, patient intake. They have all types on United Health Group. Humana is another one that hires work from home, and also Blue Cross Blue Shield. Now, the thing I think with Blue Cross Blue Shield, they're state specific, because it may be Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, maybe Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan.
Omada Health, I forgot that.
Yeah, that's another one. And also CVS Pharmacy.
Yeah. Walgreens.
Both of them, CVS. I know CVS does not. Walgreens, not so much, but CVS, they have a lot of remote jobs as well. Walgreens, I've seen about maybe 2 or 3 on their site.
Usually with Walgreens is state specific.
Yeah. And they really have like the customer service.
Yeah.
From what I've seen. And it's another one, and I cannot think of the name of it. They have a pharmacy technician, the data entry. Oh, what is the name of that company? Let me see. I'm gonna look somewhere. I just had it. Coro Health. Yeah. Coro. Look on Coro Health. They have a lot. So if anybody else here is in the healthcare industry, or if you want to work from home in the healthcare industry, take a look at the companies that I just dropped in the chat. And I hope that helps you out, Queen Swantosha. Carlina, she says, congrats, Leonica. Hey, Knit and Crochet. She got a testimony. She says, just play $3.97. She got 25 on free cash. Pogo, she got $2.51. Prime Opinion, $4.24. She got 21 on Ibotta and $8.17 on Paid Viewpoint. Oh my God. Congrats.
All right, Queen.
Congratulations. So if anybody here is looking for the sites that Knit and Crochet has in her basket, I do have a list of companies. Some of them that she's doing, they're on this list. And if you are applying to jobs, part-time, full-time, get you some side gigs and some side hustles, because in the meantime, in between time, you still can be making money from home.
Mm-hmm.
And we have several queens on here have good testimonies.
Yes.
Leonica says, thanks, sis Carlina. Hey, Flour Butter Sugar, what's going on, Queen? So this queen has a testimony. Y'all ready? Here we go. Hey, Two Chicks fam. I made $500 last week on Outlier.
All
Currently,
right,
I'm
Queen.
for more eggs for my basket.
All right. All right, Queen.
Congratulations, Queen. Flour, butter, and sugar.
And if you are new and you're wondering what people are talking about, eggs in their basket, eggs are basically side gigs and side hustles. So we say eggs in our basket because if we need to use one of these side gigs and side hustles, we will crack one of them open and go make money. So if you are new and you're wondering what a side gig, a side hustle is, it is something that you can work whenever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. I'm not going to say where, and make money. Usually these things are short task-based things in which you get paid per task. So you don't have a set schedule. You don't have anybody saying, hey, do this and this and this. You will basically read directions, do the task, and basically earn money. So if you're looking for that, we tell people getting a work from home job is just like a regular job. You're going to have to apply, interview, do the same things that you do for a regular brick and mortar. And that does take time. But if you're looking to make money right away, if you're looking for something you can do right away, check out the side gigs and side hustles. We talk about them all the time. They are profitable. If you are looking outside of the box ways to make money, check out the side gigs and side hustles. And we're going to talk about some tonight. The kings and queens are going to come in and give their testimonies, and we can go over them. If you are new, make sure you ask questions, because just as these kings and queens are giving their testimonies, you can be giving your testimony too. So again, if you have any questions, if you're new, make sure you put them in the chat. We are here to help you get started. We are here to give you ideas and strategies to help. There are kings and queens in the chat that can give you ideas and tips on these side gigs and side hustles. Everybody can make money on this channel. Everybody can eat. So,
yeah. And congratulations again, Queen. And if anybody else here has a testimony, and I do see them coming in, that you would like to share, feel free to put it in the chat. So Outlier, like Tan said, this is a good side hustle egg. It is a non-phone, no interview work when you want company. And if you guys are interested in this one, the link is in the chat. Queen Meeks, she was on here the last time we did a live stream, and this queen made $800 in a week off of Outlier. So Outlier, again, good side hustle egg. Leonica says, hey, Knit and Crochet. She says, congrats, and congrats, Flour Butter Sugar. Shanna says, how much is the hotel training? Not sure, Queen, what you mean by how much. Are you asking how long?
right.
It may be a typo. Hey, Shira. She says, hello, ladies and everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Queen. Hey, Queen Lillian. She says, hey, family in chat. And Leonica says, hey, Lillian, how are you? Shanna says, okay, thank you. Uptown Girl says, Outlier is a difficult platform to get on. So what do you mean by difficult, Uptown Girl?
Right.
Let us know because we got quite a few that work for Outlier.
Mm-hmm.
Carlina says prolific. She says 29.96. And here's Carlina. I finally got on with Outlier.
Okay.
Go ahead, girl.
All right,
Okay,
Carlina.
so she said she got right at 30 on prolific. She got 13 pending. Finally got on with Outlier, onboarded on 11/26. But I just started on Saturday. So go ahead, Queen. Congratulations to you. So Prolific is another good survey site, number 15 on the list. Get on the wait list if you guys have not done so already. And if you have been on the wait list for quite some time, it is time for you to go and sign up with a different email and use different Wi-Fi.
Right.
If there is a wait list, everybody has to go through it. So number 15 is Outlier. We've had several people to earn income from this one, paying car notes, light bills, car insurance. So y'all be sure to get number 15 in the basket. Hey Queen Janaya. She says, hey Carol and Tanny, everyone. It's been a while since I just wanted to stop in and say hi to everyone. It's been a while. Well, welcome back, Queen. And how are you? Good to see you. Leonica says, congrats, sis, Carlina. Lillian says, hey, Leonica, I'm doing good. She says, how are you? And she says, I'm all right. Swantosha, she says, I have a laptop and a desktop available at home.
Okay.
Okay, Queen, were you ready?
You ready?
You are so ready. Leonica says, this is Leonica Lillian. Arzelia says, hello, ladies. Hey, Arzelia, how are you, Queen? Welcome. Nadia says, Edna, and I'm thinking she was naming off the healthcare. Mm-hmm. Swantosha says, thanks so much, Queen. You're welcome. Patricia says, the Rouse job is no longer posted. Okay. Thank you, Queen, for letting us know. That went quick. I had a feeling it would. Nadia said Blue Cross Blue Shield and Driscoll Hospital. Okay, thank you. Lillian says, okay, laugh out loud because I was like, I am not sure who this is. She says she's on her gaming channel. Swantosha says, okay, thanks. I will definitely check that out. And Swantosha Healthmark Group, that one, they have a lot of non-phone queens. So I don't know if you're looking for phone or non-phone or if it matters, if it doesn't matter. But Healthmark Group, they post a lot of non-phone jobs in the healthcare field. Lillian says, I'm Leonica, I'm on my cell phone, so it's just showing the handles. I usually be on the laptop, but I am not at home at the moment. And it's going to show the handles on the laptop now, Lillian. I don't know why YouTube, for some reason, they changed it. So it no longer shows us the names.
Yeah.
Swantosha says, thanks so much, Queens. No problem, Swantosha. And Tan did put a recruiting coordinator position here in the chat. Carlina says she has 68,000 on Fetch. She says, I started playing the games, which is upping my points. All right, girl. Congrats. I just cashed mine out today. But I haven't got the gift cards just yet. Hey Vanita. She says, hello, Tandy, Pearl, and chat family. How are y'all doing? I liked and shared. She says, I hope everyone had a marvelous Monday. And how was your Thanksgiving, Queen? Lavonda, she says, thanks so much, ladies. Good night. You're welcome, Queen. And if you have any more questions, Lavonda, we do a lot. We probably this month will be doing quite a few live streams. So just come back and join us. Carlina says, congrats to you, Flower Butter Sugar. Karima says, happy Monday, everybody. Liked and share. Thank you, Queen. She says, how was y'all Thanksgiving? It was great, Queen. How was yours? And Carlina says, thanks, Leonica. Uptown Girl says, which company does the mystery shopping? So there are quite a few, Uptown Girl, that do the mystery shopping. I'll put some links here in the chat.
Zach, hold on, girl.
Okay. So Gig Spot is one. This one they do telephone, web, and on-site shops. I'm not sure which type of shop you're looking for, but again, this one does the telephone, the web, and on-site. So I'll type it here. Telephone, web.
So see, get it so I can send it to them, please. Tomorrow.
We've had a lot of people to earn income off of GigSpot. Presto Shopper, this is another good one. One of our queens, she was getting around 200 a day off of Presto Shopper. She does live in Texas though. So of course it will depend on where you live when it comes to how many shops you may see on the website.
And I'm gonna put a list from our blog of mystery shop companies.
And then apartment mystery shops. This is like the top one, I would say, is Ellis.
That is the top.
And we've had several queens to cash out on Ellis.
Thousands a month. Thousands.
Yeah,
if you
Monique.
can act as if you were a renter going to rent an apartment, visiting apartment communities, if you can do that, if you are thorough, if you can fill out the reports, make sure you are a person who's thorough, make sure you are observant, make sure, and there are things, if you don't have these qualities, there are things you can do to help you be able to do a good job with mystery shopping. So I would say try Ellis. That's a good one. Queen Ellen is on here, and she has earned a lot of money doing Ellis. And she is a person who I think has earned thousands a month doing Ellis. I'm not saying every month, but I'm saying thank you.
Some months, yeah.
She's earned thousands. So Ellis is a good one. I have done Ellis. Like I said, if you're observant, if you're thorough, if you can read and follow directions, you can do Ellis. Period, point blank. And if somebody in the chat can give me a... Hold on, girl. People left stuff in my house. So.
Leonica says, you're welcome, sis Carlina. And she says, I finally got through with Prolific. All right, girl. Good. That's some good news.
Yeah.
Carlina says, thank you, ladies. I will get my first payment this week. I was working right before the live. Laugh out loud. Hey, Queen Angela. She says, hey, good evening, everyone. Hey, I am Storm. She says, hey, y'all. Hey, welcome in. Janaya says she's good. Blessed Storm, you got some money, girl. She says, I have earned 14 on Forthright, Earn House, 515 on Receipt Hog. All right. Congratulations. Uptown girl, she said, last year I applied for an AI training job at Out Loud. The training module kept me in an endless loop by telling me to finish the training. The computer would not take my responses. Oh, did you try to email them, Queen?
Right.
She says, I gave up. I will try to email them. B.A. West says, hi, my name is Barbara, and I have a testimony. About 2 weeks ago, I applied to Phoenix, and I start my training tomorrow.
Congrats.
Queen Barbara, thank you for sharing the testimony.
Thank you.
And anybody else here want to share some good news? Y'all be sure to put it here in the chat so that we can celebrate you. Emma said, hotel planner training is part of their onboarding. You should never pay for any mystery shop company or side hustle. If they want money, it's a scam. And she says, run.
Yes.
Mom, do you know where Boston is? Is in the page.
Yeah.
Bionica says, congrats on Blessed Stone. My Wilkinson says, hey, two chicks and fam, liked and shared. She got a testimony.
All
She
right.
cashed out 53 prolific, 15 on pay viewpoint, have 30 on free cash, 6 on inbox, 29 on Benjamin, 475 earn start, and 587 on Eureka. All right, congratulations.
All right. You want to go through the list for the newbies?
We can.
All right.
Keep talking. I'm gonna find them.
All right. So we're gonna go through the list. So if you are interested, we're gonna go through my Wilkinson list, and this is a lot of these side gigs and side hustles. Multiple people on this channel have done. So a lot of people do these side hustles like Prolific. If you like doing surveys, Prolific is a good one. If you are a person who, again, likes doing surveys, Prolific is a good one. Prolific is not like a regular survey site. It is based out of people who are doing educational research, medical research, and they need these surveys as a part of their quantitative data for their research. So they usually tend to pay a little higher than regular survey companies. And we have had people make up to $50 a day on Prolific. So if you are looking for a great survey site, check out Prolific. Now, if you can't get on with Prolific, it's another one called Cloud Research, and both of them were on the list Carol posted previously. It was number 15 and 16. For 15 for Prolific, 16 for Cloud Research. So check out those two sites. What's the next one? Pay Viewpoint. Was it Pay Viewpoint?
Pay Viewpoint.
Yeah. Pay Viewpoint is another good one. It is a traditional survey site, and they will pay you for your opinion. So check out Pay Viewpoint. It is another survey site. Free Cash. Free Cash is a gaming app. And you can earn money playing different types of games. The thing with Free Cash is if you are the type of person who wants to get paid just to play, then Free Cash is not the one for you. I would say try another one like Just Play. Free Cash, you are getting paid to reach the levels. There are several games, mini games under Free Cash, and you have to reach the certain levels in order to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you check out Free Cash. And
I got that one in.
Earn, what you did? Inbox. That's Carol's favorite. Inbox is Carol's favorite. How long you been doing Inbox, Carol?
Years. Probably. I think I started what, 13?
Yeah. So Carol has earned quite a lot off of Inbox dollars. I don't even begin to know how much to add up. But over the years, Carol has watched videos, played games off Inbox, took surveys, sent emails. What else?
They used to have it where you could surf the internet, but I think they took that one away.
Yeah.
I think that one is gone now. They have the receipt, the magic receipts where you can scan the receipts.
Oh, okay.
On Inbox now.
Okay, so my Wilkinson said it's not Pay Viewpoint, it's Facebook Viewpoint.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we had never heard of them. Okay.
We never heard of them. Okay, well, congrats, Queen, on Facebook Viewpoint.
Okay. She said they pay for tax. Benjamin app, Queen Leonica introduced us to that one, and they are a great one. A lot of kings and queens do the Benjamin app. EarnStar is a good one. They are a survey and they do pay well. And Eureka. I don't know where
Eureka's survey site. I think.
Oh, okay. Survey site.
Yeah. Well, congratulations again, Queen. We got another testimony. Queen Nicole says, hello, ladies. D-Scout just paid me $70 for
Oh,
trying a food saver kitchen gadget. Thanks for giving us this egg.
all right.
Congratulations, Queen Nicole. So you want to talk about D-Scout? I'm going to go get the link.
Okay, so D Scout is a not a survey site. You do task. It's like a task-based site, and they have various tasks. Now, D Scout well, they're not tasks, they're missions. Let me say that. They're missions,
Yeah.
and they pay very well. We had one queen who had earned over, what was it, 13,000?
15.
15,000 on D Scout. Oh wow. I'm gonna have to get on there. And she had earned over 15,000 with D Scout. We have seen some missions paying $2,000 or more. Carol and I have. So it just depends on what you get chosen for. What I get chosen for with D Scout, you may not get chosen for. So check out D Scout. That is a good one. And I didn't know they do product testing.
I didn't know that either.
Mm. Mm.
Yep, I didn't know that either.
Mm.
That's new to me. Author says, good evening, Queens and chat. God bless you all. I have a question. Can a Chromebook be used?
For side gig and side hustles, yes. For a work from home job, no. It does not contain the components needed to download certain things. It doesn't have the throughput as far as the processors and things like that. So no, it cannot be used.
Right. Now, if you are looking for a remote job that provides equipment, I do have a list. So I can put that list here in the chat. Give me 1 second because I got to go get it. We got some more testimonies coming up the pipeline. I see. And again, if you are new here and you have been filling out applications and maybe you are interested in the side gigs and the side hustles, let us know in the chat which ones are you interested in doing. Mystery shop, the task-based sites, testing products, survey sites, mystery shop, all different types of side hustles. And we also, Tan and myself, we did a video, I think it was last Sunday or maybe the Sunday before last. We did a video on some sites where some of these can be done outside of the home. There were some mystery shop sites, also some of the sites where kind of like I would say a temp service, but they don't do like all of the rigmarole. So if you want to go and fill in for somebody like at a retail store, or it could be a warehouse, it could be a restaurant. We also talked about some of those types of jobs as well.
Sorry, girl. You know they came in and talked to me.
So these are the equipment provided companies. Arthur, if you are looking for these, the link is in the chat. Leonica says, hey, my Wilkerson. She says, congrats. And my Wilkerson says, hey, Leonica. Blessed Stone says, thank you. Leonica says, you're welcome. My Wilkerson says, thank you, Leonica. Ellen says, Uptown Girl, last year I was also in the outlier loop and gave up too. She says, however, I recently got an email from them, so I am going to give it a go again. Well, congratulations, Ellen. Leonica says, also, I got hired on with call center QA, just waiting on tasks to do. Congrats. Okay. Queen Vanita says,
let me get
I was home, not looking out the window, but binging on my favorite movies. All right,
All right.
girl. I did that too. Leonica says, "You're welcome, my Wilkerson Uptown girl." She says, "Ellen, I might give it another try." You had something you want to say, Tan?
I was gonna put the telephone mystery shop in there, but I thought cost and the QA was on there, but it's not.
Oh, okay. BA West says, "But I want to give a heads up. They are commission based. You don't have to be hardwired. Just have an internet connection and noise cancellation headset." Phoenix. If you got the link for Phoenix, Tan,
I get
can
it.
you find it? Okay. Thank you, Queen. Stephanie, hey Queen. She says, "Hey y'all." Shirley says, "Good evening, everybody." Hey Queen Shirley. Hey King Earl. He says, "Peace, fam."
Hey,
Hey
hey.
Robo. Robo says, "Hello, ladies. Thanks to you, ladies, I discovered shift of." All right, Robo. Congrats.
Congrats.
Ellen says, "Uptown girl." She says, "Go for it with Outlier. They've improved their site much more user friendly."
Okay.
Monica says,
Let's see
"Hey,
the email.
Stephanie." They sent you an email too.
A text message and an email. Yeah.
Okay. King Earl has something to say. He says, Appen, he has $30. Product Tube, he has 25. Prolific, he has 30.
All
All right,
right.
King Earl. You was making that money over the holiday. Congrats.
Mhm.
So Tan Shira, she is going to get the link for
All
Phoenix.
right. I put it in there.
Oh, okay. She says, "What is Phoenix?"
Phoenix, you are trying to get leads to what is that, loans or something
I
like
think
that.
it's loans. I think so. Credit or something like that.
Something like that. But again, you are not responsible for making the sale. You basically will transfer the person once you basically if they want to go through with the loan. And you get, what is it, $20 a transfer?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had one queen last week or not last week, week before last.
That probably last month.
No, it
Probably was
was
in November, I think, beginning of
November. Oh
November.
yeah, it is December. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Last month, and she had made Amanda made $60, and then there was another queen who came on and made $40. I can't remember, but
I think, was it Veronica?
I can't
Might have been
remember.
Queen Veronica that made the 40. I'm not sure, but I think it was Veronica.
Mhm.
And I think you can get paid the next day with Phoenix from what they told us. But it's a good side hustle, Ed, girl. Go get it. Get it in your basket. Now, that one, I do think you have to do an interview. I want to say you do have to do an interview with Phoenix, but from what we've been told, it's an easy one.
Mhm.
Uptown girl says, "Yes, I did contact the Outlier Help Center. The employees just keep telling me to finish the training module, which is what I was trying to do." Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
The one that Earl is doing, the product tube, I did post the link in the chat for that one. This is the one where you are going into a grocery store. They will tell you what the product is, and you will just make a quick 2 to 3 minute video about the product. You don't have to show your face in the video.
Copyright.
Okay,
Yeah.
and they do have some examples of the videos on the main page of Product Tube on the home page. So y'all be sure to take a look at that one and get that egg. Boss Woman says, "I've got to find out why the Boss Woman's name is." I don't know, Queen, but we know it's you. Umbless Stone says, "I love your channel. Thanks for helping me find a job." Thank you, Umbless Stone. We appreciate that, Queen, and congratulations on the job. Congrats to you. Ellen says, "Congrats, Leonica." Queen Shirley says, "Congrats, Carlina." B.A. West says, "I have been doing Prolific for a few months, getting ready to cash out $100. There is good money to be made with them if you are consistent and check your email daily." All right, Queen. Congrats on $100. So again, you guys be sure to get Prolific in the basket. This is an excellent, I would say, survey site. Not like your typical survey site. And they are, again, number 15 on the list, and there is a wait list for them. Carlina says, thank you, Queen Shirley. Leonica says, thanks, Ellen. Stephanie says she is playing free cash now. Okay, Queen. My Wilkerson said it's Facebook Viewpoint. They every now and then have tasks that pay $5 each. That's not bad at all. Thank you for sharing, Queen. Stephanie says, oh, I noticed on free cash they are doing cash back. Oh, really? At certain places. Okay. Uptown Girl says Amazon Turk had tasks listed for a whopping 20 cents. All right, Uptown. Ellen says, congrats, my Wilkerson. She says, thank you. Okay, y'all ready for Queen Angela? Queen Angela has a testimony. So she says, November. This is what she got in the month of November, everybody. Ellen E. Opinion, 75. She got $345 on Ellis. She did Gig Spot, the Rouse and Burlington audit shops, $128 for that. Echo, $945. Gig Spot storage, 15. Donuts, 23. Appen, she has 15. Gaming, 13. RWA, girl, $1,000. Did y'all see that? RWS Group, she has $1,000. And Outlier, she has $121.51. Woo! Congratulations to you, Angela. So again, ladies and gentlemen, Queen Angela, she has not been with us long. I think she came over here. She'll let me know. Was it 6 months ago, Angela? 5 months ago? So she has not been here long at all. So this queen is doing these side gigs and side hustles to bring in income while she is waiting on a job. So just because you don't have a job, that does not mean that you still cannot make money from home. If you have a tablet, a cell phone, a laptop, a desktop, get those electronic devices, start downloading some of these gaming sites, start signing up to some of these mystery shop sites, and start making you some money. Ellis, this is the apartment mystery shop company. This queen has made $345 off of this site. So I am going to go and get the link and drop it in the chat. The good thing about the side gigs and the side hustles, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of them don't require resumes. Ellis does not require a resume. Ellis does not require an interview. Ellis does not require experience. So what is stopping you from getting these side gigs and side hustle eggs in the basket? Gig Spot, she did the storage, the donut, and she did the Rouse Burlington. Now, Rouse and Burlington, by far, the audit shops are by far the easiest mystery shops out there. If you can count to 100, you can do the Rouse and the Burlington shops. So, Tan, did you see what this queen made? Go add it up because I know you want to. You so eager to add it up.
Hold on, let me get my calculator out. What I got?
I'm waiting. I'm putting links in here, but I'm waiting. She got 1,000 on RWS Group. Why are you looking like that?
Because I'm trying to add.
Why are you looking like that? Huh?
I'm trying to add. Hold on, because I messed up.
Right.
See, talking to you, I messed up. Let me go back.
Let me give you the number. Stop looking. Okay, 75.
Hold on. Okay, 75. Go.
345.
Go.
128.
Go.
$9.45.
Go.
$15.
Go.
$23.72.
Go.
Another 15.
Go.
$13.25.
Go.
1,017.
All right.
And 121.51. $121.
1762.93.
Huh?
1762.93.
So there's the total. Go ahead, Angela.
Come on, Queen.
So Queen Angela, everybody has
Come on,
made
Queen.
$1,700 in the month of November, all off of side gigs and side
Yes.
hustles. She was hustling.
Wow.
She was hustling. So again, everybody, for y'all that's hiding behind Tan's bookcase, Queen Angela, she used to hide behind the bookcase also. So if you are hiding behind that bookcase, we need you to come on to the light, Caroline, because there is enough money on the table for everybody to get some. You all can get this money. Everybody lives in a different state. So don't look at it like, oh, I'm in competition with Angela. Not necessarily, because Angela may not live in your state.
Yeah.
Uptown Girl Ellis is the apartment mystery shop company where you are pretending to be a renter. It's like something we all have done before. But just this time you'll be getting paid, Queen. And the good thing about Ellis, they have a lot of shops depending on where you live, and they also give big bonuses. The shop could be 35, but the bonus could be 135. The bonus alone will be way more than the shop. We've seen 75. I've seen somebody screenshot me 125. The shop was 45, and the bonus was 125. So when you think about that and you add that up, it's like what, $170?
Yeah.
For like an hour of your time, or hour or less of your time, you get $170. But what if you're doing 2 and 3 shops? We've had people to do 2 and 3 shops a day and walk away with a quick $300 for just one day. But think about it. If you're doing, let's just say 5 shops a month, and each shop is going to give you $100 in bonus, you know that's $500 outside of what the shops are. So you know that's a quick $500, and you only had to work maybe 3 hours of your time, maybe 3, because it just depends on where the apartments are. You may do apartments on the same street. Some places like where we live, you'll see like 5, 6, 7 apartments on one street, up and down the street. And what if you go to all those in one day? That could be a quick $500, $600, $700.
Yeah.
So give or take, Ellis by far is one of the top mystery shops out there. Gig Spot, that's another good mystery shop company, because with Gig Spot, they're versatile. They have the on-site and they have the at-home telephone shops.
Yeah. And Ellis is, like Carol said, is very easy. If you have rented an apartment, if you have, went to an apartment community, asked questions, looked at some apartments, asked questions, look at how the community is kept up, and had your own opinions on it, you have done Ellis. You have done the Ellis Mystery Shop. It is a few more details that they do and that you have to do with completing the shops. But basically, that's what it is. It's nothing too hard. You don't have to think about it. You can just go in and pretend to be a renter, do the report, and you will get paid to do that.
Right. And the good thing again about the side hustles, you can start some of them right away versus a job. You may have filled out 20 applications on Monday, today, December the 1st. You might not hear back from those companies till next year in March, April, May, June. It happens. We've heard people that have heard back 6, 7, 8 months on down the line, forgot they applied for the company. Then we've had people to come on here, apply for a company on Monday, got the job by Friday. So it can go either way. So in the back of your mind, you need to have that plan B, C, D, E, F, G, because it is so much competition out there, so much. And everybody seems to be, every time you cut on the TV or every time you look on social media, another company has laid off 1,000 people, 2,000, 3,000, 20,000. So there is so many people now are looking for at-home jobs. So the competition, if it was here, it's like way up there now. Arthur says, okay, thank you so very much for answering my question. I greatly appreciate you, Queens. No problem, King. Carlina says, way to go, Angela. Carlina says, what's the site for RWS Group? You got that one, Tan. I don't have it. Okay. Tan, she's going to look for it, Queen. Hey, humble and grateful. How are you? She says, hello, ladies. Long time. Great to catch you. Welcome back.
Queen
Shirley says, congrats to everybody that was blessed with a work from home job and with eggs in their basket. She says, way to go, queens and kings. Let's get this money.
Yes, ma'am.
Harmless Stone says, I get paid to watch videos. Okay, Queen. Ellen says, Uptown Girl, Ellis is the top mystery shop company for apartment shops. She says, I've done over 150 shops. The reports are detailed, but once you get the hang of the guidelines and the surveys, it's easier.
Yep.
Shower says, thank you, Tam. Angela says, congrats on the wins. RWS is testing the AI bots with various tasks, and she says they are same as Outlier.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I don't know if we have one by itself, but I can. Okay. We do have a job that is on the list of jobs.
Okay. You know, so Uptown Girl, she says, thanks, Ellen.
Okay. So here's the list, Carol. Number 1. Oh, shoot. Okay. Number 1 on this list is RWS. So I'll just put RW. I'll put the link here. And number 1, I'll just put number 1, RWS. It is a AI data specialist. Okay.
So Tam put the link in the chat for those of you that are interested in RWS Group. They don't do interviews, and you can pretty much work whenever you want. B.A. West says, Prolific is the best. They only send you surveys that you qualify for, so you get paid for every survey you take. Thank you. Wudelphin says, what company supplies equipment? So I do have a list here in the chat, and I'll repost it. I'm not sure if anybody on here is hiring for part-time, though. Most of these hire full-time, but you are more than welcome to check to see if they have any part-time. Queen Shirley says, Carlina, you're welcome. Angela says March 2025. Okay, so Angela has been over here with us since March of 2025.
All right.
Blessed Stone says, I have been on Prolific waiting list for over a year. Periodically, they invite me to update my info on the waiting list. I don't understand. I would say different email, Queen, and different Wi-Fi. Shouldn't take that long. It's too long.
Yeah.
Nalisha says, I've been on the waitlist for Prolific for about 3 months, but 2 weeks ago, I recently got email from them inviting me. All right. Shira says, congrats, Angela. All right. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Lillian says, congrats, Angela. She probably had a donut mystery shop on Blessed Stone.
Yeah.
I know I used to get a lot of the Krispy Kreme donut mystery shops from a company called Second to None. and they were paying, I want to say 25, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Janaya says, has anyone had any trouble with product report card?
No.
I'll put it up here, Queen. Carlina says, yes, they are. Took a break from doing them. Laugh out loud. So Tam put the link, Queens and Kings, to RWS group in the chat. If you guys want to check it out, it is a non-phone remote company, and you can pretty much work when you want. They don't require interviews. Elsa said, y'all are cracking me up. Thank you, everyone. Add it up, Tam. Yonica says, congrats, Angela. And Carlina got the money signs. Nalisha says, 2 weeks ago, I recently got invited to update my profile and do a video for Prolific introducing myself. However, I am still waiting for them to accept me. Reach out to them, Queen. My Wiggles said, congrats to the 2 chicks, fam, making it happen. BA West says, yes, it's the loans and the credit. And she says, yes, $20. Flower Butter Sugar says, Curl, you got me crying talking about Curland. Come to the light. Come on to the light, Curland. Hey, Teresa. Teresa says, hey, 2 chicks and family. Yonica says, hey, Teresa. And B West says, BA West says, Phoenix, it's a group interview. Okay. Well, those are even better.
Oh, okay.
Teresa says, hey, Leonica. Hey, Reba. Reba said, good evening, Carl, Tanny, everyone that is on. Congrats to you all. Working while I am watching Go Queens and everyone that is making it happen.
All right. Thank you, Queen.
Bless Dawn says, thank you, Carl. Anio. She says, Nalisha, you're in the home stretch. After I did the video, it was maybe a little over 2 weeks. I got an email saying they couldn't verify my info. Then I got another with a study. Happy Lady. Hey, Queen. She says, hi, what is the name of the company where surveys could be done and get paid every few hours? Was it Prolific, Queen?
I don't know. Can you cash out on Prolific like that?
I didn't think you could.
Now,
we know that the gaming apps, you can get paid every 3 hours, but I don't know about a survey site. If anybody here knows about a survey site that you can take the surveys and get paid out every few hours, y'all be sure to let us know in the chat. But we do know, Queen, about the gaming apps. The gaming apps, you can get paid out every 3 hours. Queen Lillian says she received an email from Outlier a couple of days ago saying I was in violation, and I was like, what? For real? All I did was call. She said, I emailed them back. She said, but haven't heard anything yet. Okay. Well, hopefully, Queen, that was a mistake. Janai says, I have been with Product Report Card for a while. Carl, she said, but I had to sign up with them again. Okay. Leonica says, oh, wow, Lillian. Teresa says, hi, Lillian. That's crazy that Outlier did that. Yeah, hopefully that's a typo because that really don't make no sense. Yeah, that does not make any sense. And if you have not done so, please hit the like button and share the video. Thank y'all so much. We are trying to push this channel to 150,000. And I just so hope that we get there before the end of the year so I can just go ahead and bless people with these laptops.
right.
Disclaimer, YouTube, you are not a part of our giveaway. So y'all be sure to like and share. Happy Blake says, I'm with Prolific. What is the game app? Oh, the game apps. Okay, Queen. I think we got a list of them, but let me see.
Mm-hmm. What you looking for, Carol? You found
The
it.
games that pay every 3 hours.
Okay,
Nope.
hold on. I'll look for it.
You
I
know
think
what? I just thought about it. I know exactly where they are. I know where they are. They on our other channel. Remember we did a
oh,
video for them.
okay.
Yeah. And if anybody else has any questions, y'all be sure to put it in the chat. Yep, I got the link.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
You found it?
Okay, so Queen, I did drop the list of companies in the chat. Lillian says, I know, right? Leonica. Teresa says, I have some new people coming Sunday. We came last night, but nobody was home. Now it's Tam's fault. Teresa, we sorry
My
about that.
family flight got
Um,
delayed, and I promise you, if I would have came last night, y'all would have heard endless amount of noise. So, yeah, it was a lot of us here. So, if y'all
Momo
don't know,
saying says, hello, mate. 23 on the bridge app. Okay.
all right,
24 pending on there also. Congratulations.
all
I think I
right.
heard of the bridge app. They've
Mm-hmm.
been running ads in those games that I've been playing. Lillian says, Teresa, she says, yes, it is. And how are you doing? Angela said, prolific payout is PayPal, but there is not a time frame to cash out. Thank you, Queen. Leonica says, Angela, I've been doing tasks for RWS on a project. How long does it usually take for them to approve? And is the pay weekly? Teresa said, doing good, Lillian. How about you? The nice drama, blessed on. Is that the one you're asking about, Queen? Nice drama and bright drama. These are some apps on, I think, Android. One of them might be on Apple. I can't remember which one though. But I know both are on the Android phone. Lillian said, Teresa doing good, just maintaining. She said, same. And if anybody else has any good news that they want to share, y'all be sure to put it here in the chat. I'm blessed on. She says, I think so. Okay, Queen. Those are the two companies that I know about. I'm not sure if anybody else here knows of any companies where you can get paid to watch videos. Be sure to put it here in the chat. Angela said Leonica usually takes a week and invoice comes every week on Wednesday and paid on Friday. Teresa says she's glad you took care of yourself, Tan. That's funny.
Oh, well, I'm just
That comes
saying,
first.
I
Huh.
didn't take care of myself.
Now she was over there taking care of other people, Teresa.
I had, yeah, a lot. Thanksgiving is our big to do, and we have a big to do. 3 days worth of to do, and I'm tired. So, yeah. So I plan all year for 3 days, and yeah.
Yeah. Blessed Down says, oh, I have an iPhone. Now, Anio, she says, nice drama. Blessed Down is on the iPhone. So try nice drama, Queen. Leonica says, does the invoice come to your email? And thanks, Angela. She says, oh, thank you, Enio. Are you for real, Angela? What happened, Queen? She said Echo suspended her account. Oh, wow. Wonder why. That's crazy there. Is that what they doing, child?
Wow.
Yes, wow. Harmless says, thank you, Carl. No problem, Queen. I hope that one, Queen, works out for you. But let us know, Angela, about Echo. My first time hearing somebody get their account suspended. I hate to hear that, Queen.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice little side hustle egg right there. Yeah. Carlina says, oh, wow, Angela. Right. Wonder, can you sign up again in a different email? Right. Be like, hey, it's more than one way to skin a cat. Angela said, yes, it comes to your email, Leona, because she says, Carl, I have no idea. I sent an email and moving on. I don't blame you. Lillian says, Tan, are you still eating Thanksgiving food?
No, I was eating Tootsie Rolls. Let me quit. I did a saran wrap ball and I had candy, and I didn't put any of the candy in there, so of course.
Oh Lord! So you left the candy out.
It was in the fridge.
Tan makes those saran wrap balls. I think she does that twice a year.
Huh?
I'm not sure she'll be having it or not.
She got it.
I think you do it twice a year.
Well, I only did it once this year, and I probably am only gonna. I did 2 this year, one for the kids and one for the adults. And if you play the saran wrap ball, you know what it is. You wrap everything in saran wrap and you put stuff in it. And I did do twice a year, but I quit doing it for 4th of July because, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. It takes a lot. It takes a lot and a lot of saran wrap, and I get tired.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun. I enjoy watching people play it. We was doing it this year for an hour and almost an hour and a half to unwrap the ball, and it was like maybe.
How big was the ball?
It wasn't even that big, but I wrapped it tight, and you can't rip it, so they have to find where I actually put the saran wrap. So I, tear it, rip it, turn it different ways, and it was at the table. I don't play, but it was I'd say about 20 people playing around my dining room table. And it took them about an hour and a half to get to the middle. So the person who won, he actually won 2 years ago too. So.
Okay. Yeah. What you put in it this year? A lot of stuff.
Yeah, I had lottery tickets, gift cards, money, socks. Just all kind of, little stuff I bought offline, Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the kids one, which is why I bought the candy, but I end up not using the candy because it gets too tedious to use the candy because it kind of falls out. I started off doing it, but I did gift cards. What else I do for them? Gift cards. I had not real AirPods, but little fake AirPods, fake Apple Watches, just stuff, and I'll roll it all up in there. And I had one little niece. Mm-hmm. She won last year, and she was real happy. So she was really ready this year. And as she wins, she'll go take the stuff to her mom, and she's like, "Auntie Teacher, put an Apple Watch in there, Mom. I gotta go." So my little nephew Bradley, he won. Well, he won it. He was like, and she was like, "It wasn't real anyway, Mom." I was like, "Girl, you know I'm not finna put no Apple Watch in there."
Right. Me. Leonica says, thanks, Angela, for the information. Stone says, thank you, Anio TV. Teresa says, that sounds fun. I want to do that. Reparation says, greetings is the two chicks with a side hustle 2.0, also your channel. Yep, Queen. That's our second channel.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Queen Monique. She says, oh my, I didn't think you would be on this late. She says, good evening, everyone.
Good evening,
Hey,
Queen.
Money Making Mix. She says, hi, ladies in chat, popping in to say, hey, real quick, hopping in the shower. Okay.
Welcome, Queen.
Monique says, I need this live tonight. She says, thank you for coming on the live. You're welcome. Y'all see what Money Making Mix, millionaire Money Making Mix said about Outlier, everybody. Now, she already made 800 last week. And she says, oh, and another 800 plus this week. Thank you, lady.
All right.
So again, everybody, now we had another queen made 500 last week. So Outlier, they have come back and they are popping again. We've had several people to apply and get hired with this one. So if you are interested in this one, they do not require an interview and you can work when you want, and it is non-phone.
Yep.
Non-phone, everybody. So I am going to put the link to Outlier here in the chat.
And y'all make sure y'all check out these companies. Kings and queens come back and give us testimonies to help individuals who are in here looking for things to do to show them that they can too make money. So take these companies that these kings and queens are telling you how they earn money and make sure you go look at these companies. And if you need help, come back and say, hey, how did you make the money? And these kings and queens will share.
Yep. And I did put the link to Outlier in the chat. If anyone is interested in that one, y'all be sure to check it out. This is the one where you are training the AI bots. So you're training the AI bots. I'm blessed on because she was asking what is Outlier. Monique says, oh my goodness, I need to join Outlier in Hotel Planner. All right, Queen. So Outlier is in the chat, and here comes Hotel Planner. The link is in the chat, Queen. Teresa says, hey, Meeks. Monique says, congrats, Meeks. Carlina says, Meeks, I'm inspired. Just started Saturday. Come on, Monique. You're going to be up here, Queen, on the screen before you know it.
So y'all make sure that y'all pay attention. If you are new here, grab a pen and a piece of paper. It's a lot of information that is given here, and don't be overwhelmed because everybody had a starting point. Just copy some information down, go do some research, and make sure you come back with your questions the next time you come on the live. We are here on Wednesdays and Sunday. I know it's not Wednesday or Sunday, but we missed last night, so we had to come on tonight. And so make sure you come back with your questions. And that way we can help with trying to aid you in trying to make some money off these side gigs and side hustles. Or the kings and queens in the chat can aid you off making some money off these side gigs and side hustles.
You're right.
And they work. We had one queen say it so eloquently. They work if you work them.
They do. Dania, she says, what companies can work part-time non-phone with a Mac? She says, thank you, ladies. Now, I did a video today, Queen, on our second channel, part-time phone and non-phone, but I'm not sure if a Mac is allowed. That I don't know. If you want to take a look at the list, I'll put it here in the chat, Queen.
Queen, I would say try side gigs and side hustles. A lot of the work from home jobs, Mac, is not. They don't
They
use
not Mac friendly.
Mac friendly. So I would say grab side gigs and side hustles if you must. Um, if you need to work something to do, I'll say grab the side gigs and side hustles.
Yeah. And I think the only one that I can think of that I know will let you use a Mac is the company direct interactions.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's the one that I know of. Now these other
Yeah.
ones to the list I'm getting ready to put in here, I don't really know if a
I would
Mac is
say
allowed or
Omni may have some
not.
projects.
Now.
They don't remember they had that one project that you could use a Mac, but I don't know. That was
But
old. So
but I don't know
yeah,
if they
you're
have
right.
it now.
You're
That's
right.
the thing.
You're
That's the thing. I ain't sure if they get it like
right.
right now.
You're right. You're right.
But I'll put the part-time list in here. You might want to look at the ones that provide equipment, Queen.
Excuse
If you don't
Excuse me.
want to, bless you. If you don't want to spend money on a laptop or a desktop, I would probably look at the ones that provide equipment. That probably would be your best out. Now, I do have a list of companies that do provide equipment. However, I don't know if they have any part-time jobs available. I'll put it here in the chat. There are 71 companies on this list. And girl, I was looking at some MacBooks yesterday. I'm not a big fan of Mac, but they do have some nice books though. Nice notebooks, nice laptops.
They are nice, I will say. Like I just use it for work. My computer at home is a
Right.
PC.
Right.
I'll just say this: for the purpose that they serve, I think they're interchangeable. For my use, I can see how people who do design type work would prefer Mac over PC, but it just depends on what you do. For me, they're interchangeable. I could use one or the other. It doesn't make me any difference. I would prefer a PC because my first thing to do is a PC, but I'll settle for a Mac.
Monique says, can someone tell me if I'm supposed to create a second email? If I didn't hear back from Prolific, I haven't heard anything from them. How long has it been, Monique? Let's start there, Queen. Lillian says, congrats to you, Meeks. Monique says, thank you. She says, I have been on the screen making $2,300 last month, mystery shopping. She says, the goal to be paid by Ellis this month is another $2,000. I'm at 17 thus far with Gig Spot and Ellis. I will let you know the December total closer to payday for Ellis, which is once a month. All right, Queen.
All right, so let me brag on this queen here. This queen came over during the government shutdown, maybe a little before or during the shutdown, and I think she had started before the shutdown really had taken place, and she was able to make great money doing Ellis. So this is a queen who made over $2,000 a month doing Ellis. So make sure y'all check out Ellis because this queen was affected by the government shutdown and she made her own way to handle the government shutdown, which was these side gigs and side hustles. So that lets you know if you are laid off, if something happens to your full-time employment, you can still make enough money a month. This lady made, I'm sorry, queen. This queen made $2,000 in 1 month doing apartment mystery shops. So, just because you don't have a air quote traditional job doesn't mean you can't earn traditional job money. Okay.
And you might earn more with the side gigs and the side hustles. And the reason why we say that is because some of them are unlimited. You can just work if you want to work, if you want to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 20 hours, a week. Versus like the jobs, it's going to stop you at 40. But the side hustles do not. These more or less are work when you want companies. So congrats again, Queen Monique. If you guys have any questions about the mystery shop companies, feel free to ask in the chat. We are here to help you. And I did drop the link again to GigSpot and Ellis. Hey, Drea. Drea says hi to everyone. Janai says, good night, everyone. I'm going to finish filling out my profile product report card. Okay, Queen, keep us posted. And thank you for stopping by. Leonica says, hey, sis Meeks, congrats. Queen Shirley says, I've been applying to at least 3 or 4 of these jobs. I also applied to the Ross Just for Less work from home job that you posted earlier, Carl. Thanks so much for all that you do, Carl and Tan. And she says, much love. Okay, Queen Shirley. But in the meantime, Queen, get you some side hustle eggs. While you are waiting to hear back, Queen Shirley, grab you some of these mystery shops, these gaming sites, some of these survey sites. Hey, Queen Stephanie. She says, hey, Tan and Carl, what types of jobs do you do that are training AI bots with Outlier? That's exactly what you are doing with Outlier, Queen. You're training them. So are you asking for like a breakdown? Like exactly what are you training them to do on Outlier? I wouldn't know. Meeks Mike can answer that, or one of the other queens here that works for Outlier.
I know when I was doing the I would say the computer coding portion, it was asking you to, it gave the answers that the bots gave, and then you had to go through and make sure that it was correct. That's what I did. So I'm not sure if that's what everyone else did, but when I did it, it was for travel and Google Travel. That's what I was doing, and you had to go through the steps, and it gave you what it should do, and you had to make sure it either did that, and you had to expound on it really long. And I'm not a wordy person, so yeah, I wasn't. Yeah. I wasn't successful. I will say that. Just leave it at that. Not that I couldn't do it. It's just I'm not a wordy person. I don't have time for it.
Leonica says, hey, Drea. Carlina says, Monique, making those coins. Leonica says, hey, Stephanie. She says, hey. Stephanie R says, I'm starting December with $1.09 on Best Play, which is just from today. But hey, Queen, we got to celebrate that $1.09.
Right.
Congratulations. Right. At the end of the month, you might have 1,000. It may say 1,009, 1,009. We don't know. Monique says, thanks, Carlina. After the shutdown, I don't know if I will ever have just one income again.
Amen.
They taught Monique something. They taught her something. Can't just have one. Dania, she says, thank you, side gigs and side hustles, direct interaction. She says, thank you so much. She says, yes, Mac is where it is at. Laugh out loud. Carlina says, Monique, I hear you. My friend worked for the federal government. She was a mess. Well, I hope she was able to get back on track, Queen. Monique says, yes, I worked a little before the shutdown, but I went out there and hustled during the shutdown.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay. Amen.
Yeah, amen.
So that queen is
excellent. She says, excellent, my government sister Monique. And congratulations, Leonica. She says, I just started RWS the other day. So I'm still learning it. All right, congratulations.
I'm not sure.
Stephanie, she says, "Oh, Tan, I use ChatGPT to rephrase a question to a friend. Once he figured out, he told me I'm banned from using it for conversation." Not you bad, Queen.
Girl,
She
not
said,
me.
"I'm banned." No.
Not me. Me and Chat, we friends. Chatina, my name for her.
Reparation says, "I tried the companies you suggested for work worldwide. Ingu had lots of jobs and links. So I'm super hopeful we'll keep you posted when I get paid. Thanks." All right, Reparation. I remember you
Right.
said the other night from Ghana, right?
I think so.
I think you said you was from Ghana. Congratulations. That was quick. All right.
No.
Congrats. Amber says, "Currently there are 4 tasks on my profile which could change: tagging, videos, transcription, engage, annotation." Okay. Monique says, "Congrats, Deonica." She says, "Anyone in the chat?" That's Earl's. That's one of his favorites, Monique. He loves product too. I don't know if Earl, are you still here, King? Earl probably over there taking surveys for Prolific. She says, "I'm trying to get into it, but the time I think about going to complete the shops, they close." Oh no. Oh no. But yes, Earl likes product too. He's made quite a bit off of that company. Leonica, she says, "Thanks, Monique." Lillian says, "Congratulations, Leonica." Anybody else got any good news that they want to share with the family? So we did ask a question on this video title. What are your goals for December? What do you plan on making? Like, you may have a money goal in mind. If you have a money goal in mind, what do you plan on having by December 31st? A couple of $100, 300, 400, maybe 1,000. I don't know, but if y'all want to share what your plans are by the end of the month, y'all put them here in the chat.
You what?
Dania says, "I love product too, Monique." Monique says, "I'm trying to get into Prolific too, but it's been about 2 weeks and they have not reached out yet." Couple of weeks on Prolific. Maybe give it one more week, Monique. And then if you don't hear back, I would say by the end of this week, different email and different Wi-Fi. Earl says, "Hey, I knew he was doing Prolific." I already knew Earl said he doing Prolific and he is listening. Okay. And Reparation says, "Yes, from Ghana." See, I remember. Well, thank you, Reparations, for coming back and sharing the good information with the family. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Leonica says, "Thanks, Lillian." And Carlina says she has a $2,000 goal. And I think 2 of the companies, Reparation, and we're going to talk about on here tonight, I think you can live anywhere in the world. I think that's what I want to say. Carlina says she got the $2,000. Okay, Queen. Earl said $1,000 by December 31st. Okay, Earl. I think y'all can do it. Queen Angela says, my goal is 4K. All right, Angela.
All right.
Omelette Stone says, "I would like to earn at least $700 by the end of December." You can, Queen. Very doable. I feel like 700 is very doable. You may can get 700, Queen, in like a week or 2. Stephanie says 200 to 300. I do have a full-time day job and 2 kids as well. Angela, you'll probably have that, Queen, by Friday. You know what you're doing. Yeah, I believe you can have that by Friday, Queen. That is very, very doable. Monique says hers is $2,500 if possible. She says the goal is to make my mortgage payment and side hustle money every month. That's a good idea, Queen. I like that goal. Lillian said, my goal is 5K. Okay, Queen, by the end of the month. Monique said, Angela, I love that goal. Teresa said, my goal for December is to survive the 300-mile drive back and forth, taking care of preteens for a week, etc., etc. Okay, Teresa. That's a lot, Queen. 300 miles back and forth. Oh, wow. Is it snowing up there, Teresa? Miss Stone says, thank you, Carol. No problem, Queen. Carlene says, I will be hopping on Prolific. Okay, Queen. Teresa, that's awesome, Lillian. That is. But yeah, a lot of you guys have some very realistic goals. Because if we have seen Meeks hit 1,600 in a couple of weeks, and it's still the beginning of this week, so we don't know what she'll have by Sunday, it is most definitely doable on some of these sites.
Doable. Definitely doable.
Yeah, definitely doable. Yep. Meek says, thanks, everyone. And Queen, I haven't seen Hustling Helen in a while, but Hustling Helen, I want to say she was earning around 4, I think, on data annotations, I want to say. Queen Shirley says, does she get paid for mileage? Lord, that's a long drive back and forth. It is. Me says, hey, sis Leonica. Hey, Autism Mommy. She says, happy Monday, y'all. Show some love by liking and sharing this video. Thank you, Queen. Appreciate you, Autism Mommy. Autism Mommy, she's another queen, everybody, that has 50. She probably got 51 or 52 now, but I know she got 50 something side gigs and side hustles. Now, she's earning around 3 to 35. She could be earning more now a month off of the ones that she does. So again, if you are looking for a remote job, keep looking for the job, keep going, keep pushing, keep applying, keep doing the interviews, sending your resumes, all of that good stuff. But in the meantime, in between time, grab you some of the side hustle eggs. You still have to pay Mr. Bill. Today is the 1st, and he just left my house early this morning, took all my little coins. So he'll be at Teresa's house tomorrow. He'll be at Tan's house the next day. He'll be at Meek's
house. He set up residence here. He just set up residence.
He just set up residence. He's coming. Y'all know he coming because he come around every single month. And I get so sick of him. I get sick and tired of Mr. Bill. But anywho, so we still have to pay Mr. Bill. So let's get us some side gigs in the basket. Let's get some eggs in the basket. Let's get some hustles going on. So we could be making it 25, at 2,000, it's 800 a week like Meeks. Another queen hit 500 on Outlier last week. Queen Autism Mommy hitting about 3,500 over there. So we could be making money like these queens. So let's get us some eggs too. Meek says, hi, Teresa. Monique says, can anyone tell me about PRC market research? Are they having any luck or recommendations? I'm praying I'm selected for the survey. We had a couple of people here that one queen made 250, and I think somebody else was selected to get 175 on the last live stream. Teresa says, no snow. We still have sun. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Because I've been hearing them up north states. They getting hit hard with that snow, blizzards and all. Just if you get it to Teresa, just don't send it down here. just keep it up there.
Yeah, my sister went back to Tacoma today. She went back to Tacoma. So I don't, did she say? She didn't say if it was snowing or not.
Oh, okay. One of your family members.
Yeah, she went back to Tacoma.
So y'all see what Queen Autism Mommy says. I think I'm at 55. She at 55. Side gigs and side hustle. She said, laugh out loud. So again, everybody, King Earl has And Earl, he'll correct me if I'm wrong. I think he has 16 eggs in the basket. King Earl said you at least need a dozen eggs in your
Mm-hmm.
basket. And this is a king, everybody. So queens, if you don't have one egg, you need to be trying to come on because King Earl gets 16. Do not, this is what I say. Do not leave the money on the table. The money is
Yeah.
there. If you work the side hustles, you can be making anywhere from 5 to 10 to 15 to 20, so on and so forth a day. We do have several queens here that earn good money. Meeks is one. Leonica is one. Queen Lillian, she earns money. Monique is one. Teresa is one. Autism. We got several queens in this chat that
Mhm.
only do side gigs and side hustles, and they make enough money to pay bills.
Yep.
So don't let
So
somebody else tell y'all that these side hustles and side gigs don't pay out because they do. Because 9 times out of 10, the person that's sitting behind the screen saying that they don't pay out ain't never done them. So again, don't
and
believe the
don't
hype. People come on these streams and say, "Oh, that don't work," or "This don't work," or "That don't work." They've never done them. So how can you say? I can't say if prolific works or not. I've never done prolific, so you would never hear me come on here and say, "Oh, that don't work." I ain't never did it, so how I know if it work or not?
and
Like you
don't
say, I don't promote surveys. Okay, well maybe that's because you've never done surveys.
and don't think that you always have to take the traditional way of making money. We are so trained that we have to have hourly pay. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the times, and I'm not going to say every time, but a lot of the times, the task based things pay more. So let's say this, say you are on Gig Spot and they have 2 audit shops. Well, we know a queen who can do 2 of those audit shops in an hour. Several of
Right.
these queens can do 2 of those audit shops on Gig Spot in an hour. They pay between anywhere between $15 and $20, right? So that's between $30 and $40 an hour. Now, you have to think to yourself, does my skill set that I have allow me to make $30 to $40 an hour? If so, then yeah, you can go get a $30 to $40 an hour job. But if not, you just made $30 to $40 an hour, and you could potentially make that 2 or 3 times a month. So you made $30 to $40 in what, 3 hours?
Right.
Then you
Right.
make that on a traditional job. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the way you have to look at it. Because like I said, a lot of times we are conditioned to think that we need hourly pay.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
true.
Yep.
So autism mommy, she is at 55 side hustles. Queen Lillian, she says, thank you. I'm thinking she's saying Teresa. Leonica says, hey, autism mommy. Lillian says, thank you, Teresa. Teresa says, hey, autism mommy. Earl said, Mr. B camped out on his front porch. On the front porch. Stephanie said he already took some of my money today. Earl said he will switch to outlier in an hour. I didn't know you got outlier, Earl. Well, congratulations, King. Teresa said, I'm still thinking about the food. Autism was going to cook for Thanksgiving. Yeah, she did say she was cooking a lot. Lillian said, hey, autism mommy. Me said, Mr. Bill showed up bright and early today. He will be back next week. Earl said, no snow in Tacoma. He said, but it is cold.
Oh, okay.
Teresa says, got rid of Mr. Bill
Earl,
today.
I don't know why
Huh.
I thought Earl was from Georgia.
Earl from
I don't know.
Washington. Him and Teresa?
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know why. I thought Earl was from Georgia.
No.
Okay.
Teresa's got rid of Mr. Bill today. He'll be back on the 15th.
Mm-mm-mm.
Tell me about it, Teresa. He sure gonna come back this way around the 15th. Earl said he had 17 eggs, queens.
Wow.
Congratulations, Earl. He got set. See, I was wrong. I said 16. I didn't know he had outliers, so now he got 17. So again, everybody, this is King Earl up here on the screen, and Earl has 17 side hustle eggs in his basket. And his tip to everybody was you at least need 12. But he went and added 5 more. So again, to the ones that are back there, you know who you are. You're back there behind Tan's bookcase. You hiding. Hey girl, we see
Yeah,
you.
we
Come
see
to the
you.
light, girl, and come on. It is enough money on the table for everybody to get
Yeah.
some.
And
We are
don't
not gatekeeping over here. We are sharing the information. The queens and kings are here, and they are also sharing the information. If you are stuck, you run into a brick wall. Autism Mummy, Mix Adorable, Earl, Angela, Leonica, Teresa, somebody is going to throw you a lifeline and help you out.
Mhm.
Angela said, I drove home and it on Saturday. It was a mess. Thank God for grace. Oh, wow, Queen.
Mm.
Angela, where you live, Queen? What state are you in?
Must be
I hope
Illinois or
I said
Midwest somewhere
it.
because they got a lot of snow this weekend.
Is it Reyes? Reyes says, hello, Tan, Carl, and Chad. How are you?
Hey, how
Nick
are you?
says, amen, Angela. Lillian says, it's freezing down in Dallas. She says, 35 degrees. Girl, it was like 37 here where we are. Teresa says, yes, it did get cold tonight. Oh no, Teresa. Anio says, I scheduled to do 2 outside mystery shops tomorrow because the weather was supposed to be okay. She says, now it's supposed the snow is up to 5 inches. Ugh.
Oh,
No, Anio. Hopefully it'll work out, Queen, and it won't come. Me says it's still he working right now, but my time clock stopped. I'm capped at 10 hours per day this week, about to log on to Fancy Hands to see
mm.
what I've been missing because I'm wide awake right now. Well, make that money, Queen. And again, this is Mix, everybody. She made $800 last week, and then she did it the week before last on working for one side hustle, one company, Outlier. So if you are interested in Outlier, I will drop the link here in the chat. King Earl, he has this one also in his basket. Queen Angela has Outlier. We got several queens and kings that have this one. Outlier is a great one, everybody. So y'all be sure to check them out. Get the egg in your basket. If you have questions, somebody here can throw you
Yeah.
a lifeline.
Yeah.
Monique says there are free meals and stuff too. My daughter and I did a shop. Okay, this weekend where we went to a restaurant for free and the meal was great. Oh, well, congratulations, Monique.
All right. And not only are there apartment mystery shops, but there are restaurant mystery shops with which you can get free meals. There are you can get with mystery shop. We like to say you can mystery shop everything from strip churches to strip clubs and anything in between. And it is true. If they have it, you can mystery shop it. It just
We've
depends.
seen a
Finding
lot.
a company to do that type of mystery shop. So it's different. So I would say check out these mystery shops. You can get free food, sometimes free groceries. What else? Free hotel stays, free amusement parks. It's so many things you can get free and earn money to do them. So not only get things free, but also earn money.
Yep. So y'all be sure to take a look at the mystery shop sites. Presto Shopper is a great one. Queen Onwe, she was making 200 a day off this shop. Again, it will depend on where you live though, because she lives in Texas. So she was doing restaurants, all type of spa shops, nail shops, getting manicures, pedicures, facials, eyelash extensions. She was doing everything, but making some good money off of this site. Queen Cynthia, she's another queen. This queen is signed up to over 150 mystery shop sites.
All right.
Autism Mama, she says, "Hey, Leona." Autism Mama said, "And I am still tired." Laugh out loud. She
I
says, "I
already know.
cooked for 2 days." Oh
Woo.
no, Queen.
Well, I will say that we started on Saturday. Actually, me and my mom, we started on Saturday, and we cooked from Saturday to Sunday, and then we cooked Wednesday to Thursday, and that was it. I cooked Thursday. The only thing I had to actually do on Thursday was my turkey, and that was it. And I did 2 of those. Oh my goodness, that was tiresome.
Oh, okay.
But that's it. That's my one
Queen
day of
Shirley
cooking.
said, "Mr. Bill been to our house at 12 a.m."
Oh Lord,
You're
not
so funny.
12
She said
a.m.
12 a.m. this morning and we'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so Angela lives in Illinois. Okay.
Yeah, I figured
Be
because they
safe out
had
there, Queen.
snow all weekend.
Queen Shirley says she cooked Thanksgiving dinner for 3 days. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Angela says 13 spinouts and 2 trucks turned over. Oh, my God.
Yeah, they were saying that my sister, they couldn't get back into Midway because the runways was too icy, and they just kept de-icing them, and it was just
Mm-hmm. Oh.
yeah.
Autism Mom, she says, "Hey, Lillian, and hey, Teresa." So look right above your comment, Monique, and that's the link for Outlier. And it is a remote side hustle. Queen Shirley, look right above your comment. Monique says she will apply. Okay, Queen. Yannicka says you're welcome, Monique. Meek says, yes, it's a remote work from home side gig. I did 10 hours today, but that's not always the case. She says, some days I do 8 or 7. I try to make sure I'm doing at least 5 hours for the day, though, if I can. And Angela said, yep, Midway was shut down. Monique says, so it's Outlier easy for those of us who have 9 to 5. I need some remote side hustles as the winter approaches the DMV area. I heard we are going to have a bad winter. Yep, Queen. So you can work Outlier whenever. No problem, Queen Shirley. She says, thank you. Meek says, I'm able to stay home with my toddler, so that's a plus, and I don't have to do child care for my oldest. So bigger plus. So, yep. Outlier is a Me says my friend in California goes to school and has a full-time job, and she does Outlier as well. Okay, is that the one Meeks that popped on here and was talking to us? Leonica says, I go quiet. I'm still here working on the Noise app and other side hustles. Leonica, did you ever cash out yet on the Noise app? I know you made money on there, Queen, but did you get a chance to cash out? Let us know in the chat. Rayson says, "I'll working have to check out Outlier." Okay, Monique says, "Thanks so much. This live has been so informative. I can't thank you to Queens enough for continuing to pour into us." Thank you, Queen Monique. We can't hear you, Tam. You on mute. Um, I see my internet acting crazy. I don't know why I do this at night. Ray says, I have to check out Outlier. Monique says, thanks to everyone in the chat who has taken the time to respond to my questions as well. Leonica says, I haven't cashed out on there yet, trying to see how far I can get my balance. Oh, Raisha. Okay. Thank you, Queen. Oh, you just changed it. Okay. I see it now. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Anybody else got any questions before we get into these overnight companies? Or any more testimonies? We had some awesome testimonies. I'm so happy for you guys. Made money over that Thanksgiving holiday break. It's a blessing. Brenda, hey Queen. She says, blessings, ladies. Thank you, Brenda. Blessings to you as well, Queen. Thank you so much. Olive says, hi, Leonica. I'm trying to find your video on Spout. I got on, but I don't see where to make calls. Angelia says, where are the side hustles? We have posted them in the chat, Queen. Are you just now tuning in? Me says, not that one. She's still on Tan's bookshelf, but she has one. But she has one left hanging out. She does prolific sometimes. This one is subscribed, but she's always at work or school when you ladies go live. Oh, okay. Okay, Meeks. Well, thanks for sharing us with your friend. Thank you so much. So glad we could be of help. It's a blessing to be a blessing to other people. So thank you, Meeks, and congratulations to your friend, Queen. And hopefully the one that's on Tan's bookcase, she hanging on. Hopefully she come on. Leona says, hey, Olive, you will get calls by clicking join a call under where it says English. Angelia says, Atlanta, Georgia, data entry part-time, note, been on a while, prolific, so many booked or waiting lists. I've been reading, sharing to my lupus group. Now, prolific, they do have a wait list, Queen.
Yeah.
Not sure how long you have been waiting. Can you let us know how long? And if you are looking for part-time, we dropped a part-time video over on the second channel earlier today. 14 part-time jobs. I don't think any were data entry. The only part-time data entry that I can think of is Axion. I haven't seen any part-time entries lately, but this is the only one that I can think of.
Oh, okay.
That has part-time. Raisha says, I'm still going strong at Harry and David doing outbound. All right, Queen. Well, congratulations. I do remember Harry and David. I remember that company.
Yeah, I remember that.
Congrats. Meek says Outlier is helping her with her vacation to Paris this winter. This is a dream vacation for her, totally unplanned. She decided to book the trip and work to make the pocket spending money until then. Well, congratulations to her. Excuse me. Hey, Localia. She says hi. Queen Shirley says, how long does Outlier take to verify your information? Meek says it's usually right away. Angelia, she says, been staring throughout my pages. I did Ross today. Okay. Leonica says, that's amazing, Meeks. She says it can take up to 48 hours to verify, though. She says, yes, I agree, Leonica. And I did put Axion data. It's a part-time data entry in the chat.
My sister said, "Welcome home." You see that snow?
Woo! Oh wow.
Uh-huh.
Girl, don't send it here. We don't
Uh,
want it.
Let me text her. Send it on.
No, we don't want this. No. It's just that here, unlike some other states that's used to getting the snow, everything here
There,
will close down. They close everything down. Every single thing. Schools, everything.
which is great for me.
Whatever.
It don't bother me. It really, truly does not. I learned how to drive in the snow, so it really does not. But for other people, I get it.
Um, Localia got a testimony. I'm gonna read this first. So I'll say, Leonica, do you mean where it says info and my ID is I do not see any jobs? Angelia says part-time. I did tell us yesterday, and she says she's doing their assessments. Well,
All right,
congratulations.
all right,
You
Queen.
got that far with tell us. Congrats to you. This queen here says she got 18 on prolific, 9 on just
All right,
play. Yeah, 40 girl on product too. She says it
all
took me
right,
forever to get 9 on just play. All right,
all
queen.
right.
Well, congratulations. Monique says congrats to you, queen. Localia. Angelia says thank you. No problem. Leonica says, did you see where it says join Olive? Are you on the dashboard? And she says, congrats, Localia. Localia says, how can I do better on Just Play? There is somebody on YouTube, Queen, that has a video about Just Play where he's able to bring in $30 a day
Mhm.
off of Just Play. Not sure how he does it, but there is one particular game that he talks about, which is Treasure Master on Just Play. And we have a queen, Miss Tawana. We have not seen Miss Tawana though, because she got hired at like, I think 3 companies. So she was getting like 100 to 150 off of the Just Play app. But I do not remember what games she was playing for that one. I don't remember. But if she comes back on here, I will most definitely ask her. Carlina says, Angelia, I forgot, got on with Tellus, but had issues getting in the studio. The support team was assisting me. I will reach back out tomorrow. Okay, Queen. Well, congratulations for
Right.
getting on with Tellus. Me says the temp is dropping in Florida right now too. I love it, but I hope it doesn't snow this year again.
Mm.
Miss, you can have the snow queen. We don't want it. Tan wants it because she want to stay at home, but I don't want it. Brenda says she got 54
Look, yeah,
on
my giant pepper
prolific.
and
All
put the
right,
ice
girl.
cream in the tea.
Congratulations, Queen Brenda, on the 54 on prolific. So prolific, good side hustle egg. There is a wait list with this one. We cannot tell you how long you will be on the wait list. We have seen where
Mhm.
people got on and got right off same day. Could be the next day, could be a week, could be 2 weeks. Some people have waited for months to get on and off of the wait list. But it is a good egg once you get in with the company. But everybody does have to go through the wait list. So number 15 is prolific. And we're gonna get to the jobs for Tan. Slap me through the screen. She over there looking like, ma'am, I gotta go to sleep. Logalia says, thank you, Leonica. Leonica says, congrats, Brenda. Logalia says, oh, okay, thank you, Kara, no problem.
Oh, girl, I
Leonica
done
says,
seen
you're welcome, Localia. And
it.
Meek says, please don't forget to like and share, everyone. And thanks in advance because we are trying to push the channel to 150,000 subscribers so that we can give away these laptops. We got the laptops, we just waiting. Uncle Liz says, congrats, Brenda. Monique says, have a good night. I will have to catch the replay tomorrow. I get up at 4 in the morning to head into work. He says, again, congrats to everyone. Thank you, Monique, and congrats to you as well, Queen. Easton's Day One says, the cold feels nice. You like the cold weather, Easton's Day One? I don't.
Mm.
I do not. Carlina says, I've been trying for 1 year with Teller. She said, laugh out loud. No, Queen. Raisha says, Treasure Master does pay out. Also, you can do surveys on Just Play. Oh, you can do surveys now? I haven't been on Just Play. Raisha, Money Time has become my new favorite one. I've been glued to Money Time. I like Money Time. Brenda says, thank you. Carlina laughed and me said the snow was so unexpected last year. Had to rush to go order snow stuff for the kids. No, ma'am. I relocated from New York because of that type of
Yeah.
well, if it snows here, Meeks, I'll make sure I run down to Florida. So just gonna make me a room, Queen. Locally said, Raisha, I didn't know they had surveys. I didn't either. Alice said, Leonica, I don't see that on the dashboard. She said, that is strange. Locally said, you like Money Time better? I do, Queen. I started playing Money Time, so I've been cheating on Just Play with Money Time locally. And it's so crazy because Just Play and Money Time, they have one game, the Treasure Master game. It's a game similar to that game on Money Time. It's just a different name, but it's exactly the same, but the name is just different.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, hey Queen. Tuesday says hi to everyone. Leonica said, do you have my email? Olive is on my description box on my gaming channel. Look, Liz says, you bad, Carl. Laugh out loud. Don't tell Just Play I'm cheating locally. I'm gonna go back. But just not right now. I like Money Time right now.
Lord.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think with Money Time, my money just added up fast when I started playing the games over there. A little bit faster to me than Just Play. Raisha says, go up under offers on Just Play and you'll see tap rewards. That's the surveys. Oh, okay. Thank you, Queen. Tuesday says, have you ever heard about making money being a tester? If so, what tester companies you recommend? Yep, we have Queen testing products. Yes.
Yeah.
So we do have them on
products.
the list. Yeah. Go ahead, Sam.
I used to test products for Product Report Card, and I also tested products for Pinecone Research. So those are two companies that Carol used to do Pinecone. So I got all kinds of things: food products, hygiene products, face products, household products. It just depends. You get the product free, and then they will pay you to test it.
Yep. So I did post a link here, Queen. Look at this list here, 7, 10, 11, and 40. Those are the product testing companies. And one thing we will say about those companies, be open-minded to everything. And what we mean by that is if you don't smoke cigarettes, you do smoke cigarettes. 20 packs a day, if that's what they got on the list. If you don't like Coke, you do like Coke. If you don't use Clorox, if it asks something about a product that you never use, you do use the product because they're looking for people that sometimes already like and have used the products. Leonica says, I love Money Time, and then Cash Hero is like Money Time. I'm going to write that one down, Leonica, the Cash Hero. I'm ready, Tam.
Okay. Give me a minute.
I don't know if you ready.
Give me a minute. Okay.
Thank you, Leonica. Local Liz says, not if Money Time paying cheap, then go ahead. Okay, Queen. Angela Lee, I'm not sure of your question, Queen. She says call center interview settings up interview for voice innovation partner. Is that a company, Queen? Alice says, Leonica, I will look for it and reach out. Tuesday says, what are the overnight jobs work from home that are available? So we about to read them in a second, Queen. Tan trying to get them together.
Carol, I'm going to call you real quick because I need to tell you something real quick. Real quick.
Okay. Hang on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So Raisha says, I had a research study with Sega on kidney stones. I had them and got their money. All right, girl. Go ahead, Raisha. Sega, that is a good one. We've had several people to earn income off of Sego. One of our queens actually received a printer. She said it was a nice printer, nice. Well, she didn't give us the brand. She couldn't really say the brand on camera, but she did tell us that it was a well-known brand from Sego. So Sego is a good one, ladies. They are on the link that I just dropped in the chat. Tan had to go. Emergency came up. And I am going to go over the job. So I do have the link here. I'm going to put the link here in the chat so that you guys can apply if you're interested. So we have 5 overnight phone and non-phone. The first one on the list is with the company Dentsu, and I hope I'm saying it right. They have a social media content specialist overnight. So it says here, guys, that this is a remote position open to permanent residents in the USA. We're looking for team members to work our overnight shift, and the shift is 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. They do have an evening. I see 4 p.m. to 12 a.m., but I'm not sure if they are hiring for that particular one. You will be moderating and responding to comments across our clients' social channels using their unique brand and voice, writing thoughtful, engaging content to spark conversations and drive engagement, ensuring online communities are safe, respectful, and aligned with client guidelines, escalating issues, insights, or trends to the internal team when needed, becoming a true extension of our clients' brands, understanding their strategy, tone, and audience. The pay for this one, I see 14 to 15 an hour. And it says we're looking for full-time, but then they also say part-time. It says we've got a spot for you. Each shift is 8 hours. We just ask for your flexible with working a mix of shifts. So you might have to work a mixture. It may go between like 12 to 8, could be 1 to 9. It could be 2 to 10, 2 at night, or 2 in the morning to 10 in the morning. So that is the first one. The next one is with the company Pink Collars. They have a weekend and a night's remote service Titan experience CSR part-time. So this one, they work with the HVAC, the plumbing, the roofing, and electrical contractors. So you will be handling inbound and outbound calls with professionalism and empathy, confidentiality, using Service Titan to schedule appointments, manage calls, and document customer interactions. Apply your customer service expertise to resolve concerns quickly and effectively. Consistently secure booked appointments while maintaining a high quality of customer experience. Achieve a booking conversation rate of 90% or above. Now, the hours I see 3 p.m. to 11, weekend 6 a.m. to 11. Let me see if they got the pay. They don't have the pay listed. Part-time. They do offer a $500 performance bonus after completing the introductory period. The next one. The next one is with Teleperformance. This one, they have a sales customer service expert evening and overnight shifts. This one, I think they are state specific. I do see some states listed at the top. They do offer paid training. You will be connecting with customers via phone, email, and chat or social media to resolve their questions or concerns. Calmly attempt to resolve and de-escalate any issues. Escalate interactions when necessary and appropriate. respond to requests for assistance and or possible processing payments, track all call related information for auditing and reporting purposes, provide feedback on call issues, and meet the sales objectives as defined. This one, you need a high school diploma, a minimum of 6 months of customer service, must be 18 years of age or older, able to type 25 words per minute, comfortable with desktop computer system, customer service and or sales experience. This one is just preferred. It is not required. College degree also preferred, not required. So for this one, you don't need experience. And I think this one, I think they provide equipment. Let me see. I think this is the one that provides equipment. And then the next one is Cambly. Everybody, if you have not heard of Cambly, Cambly is the one where you are having conversations with people that live in other countries. Now, if you live in, I think, New Jersey, California, they do not hire in these two states. But if you live anywhere else in the world, you can apply to Cambly. You can pick and choose your own hours. There is no interview. You don't need a degree. You don't need a certificate. You can work overnight. I used to work overnight for Cambly. And then the last one is italki. They are similar to Cambly. This one says, as an italki teacher, you set your own prices, hours, earn more by connecting with students. You can teach on your schedule, teach as much or as little as you want. Students schedule lessons during your available time. So this one you can teach from anywhere. All you need is a computer, headset, and an internet connection. So that's the last one on the list. I don't think that italki does interviews either. I don't think so. I remember them a long time ago. I don't think they do interviews either. So those are the 5 companies that hire overnight. Sago, Teresa, yep, they are number 40, I think, on this list. Let me make sure though. Sago, 41 on the list. 41 on the list is Sago. Carlina, you didn't have any luck with Sago? Okay. The second company, Queen. Oh shoot, hang on, y'all. I just deleted the link. I gotta go back and get it. And Tan calling me, so I got to go in a minute. Hang on, Tan. Hang on. I'm finna end the live. Hang on. Well, if I can get this link to come up. The second company is Pink Collars. So if you missed the link, I'm going to repost the link in the chat now. You know what? Somebody told me that Teleperformance, they were not doing interviews Tuesday. I think you do have to complete an assessment though. But somebody said that they were not doing interviews right now. I think they're just trying to get people in. Earl says, Earl. And y'all, it's time for me to get out here. I need to holler at Tan right quick. So thank y'all so much for coming to the live stream tonight. I will post the link in our description box. Don't y'all forget to like and share the video on y'all way out. Y'all take care. Thank y'all so much. Good night, everybody. Bye, y'all. Y'all have